Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I just want to share a bit on how do I craft all my decks, and do I craft those cards, or do I open packs for them, and how do I fully utilize my gem. And yeah, hoping to answer some of the questions, the common questions of people asking whether they should craft a certain card or actually should they open a pack. And yeah, hopefully this will help some of you all decide on how to properly spend your gems. Yeah. So before I jump into the video, if you are enjoying this content so far, don't remember to like, subscribe and comment down below, join our Discord channel and hit the notification bell as well for more videos in the future. And yeah, so let me just jump right into the video. And yeah, so as of the game launch in February, these are all the decks that I currently have. So if you think about it, if you have been utilizing the gem spending and stuff, you should be able to get the same number of decks as me. So let's take out those in progress decks first. So as a complete deck, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yeah, so this 8 I would say is complete. It comes with full hand traps and stuff that is competitive enough to be played, and that's why I will call them complete. So how do I usually decide on do I open packs for them, or do I use my tokens to craft them? Yeah, so I just want to use some of my in progress deck to illustrate these examples on how do I think. So let's start with my Subterror deck. So for my Subterror, I'm left with 1 Guru, 1 Judgment, and 3 that can only be 1. So I will firstly check where do I usually get this pack. So for the archetype specific card, of course they come from their archetype specific pack. And for Guru, I will definitely craft it because I do not need any other archetype from that pack. So if I really open the pack, I only need that one specific card, which is quite wasted if I spend gems just for that specific card itself. So for cards that I only need 1 from the pack, I will just craft them. And then for Judgment as well, Judgment is a bit different, I would say. Although Judgment comes from the Guardian of the Sacred Sky, which actually gives you a strike as well. So if you open this pack, you're actually aiming for just these 2 UR and maybe the Solemn Warning as well. So even though there's 3 cards that I need, but the rest of the card is simply not very useful for me because I don't play this Angel series here. So as for the Judgment cards, I will actually still craft them because I don't need any other cards in the pack. It's very little cards that I need from there. Yeah, so for cards like this, I will still craft them. Then for there can only be 1 stuff that only comes from Master Pack, you have no choice but actually to craft them. Do not open Master Pack. Master Pack is one of the pack that you really shouldn't waste your gem on because it gives you everything in the game, which there's very little chance of you getting the UR that you want. Yeah, so don't open Master. The only time I open Master Pack is because of that bundle deal where you buy 10 and you get an Ash Blossom. Yeah, other than that, I don't think you should open the Master Pack at all. So stuff like this that can only be gotten through the Master Pack, you have no choice but to definitely craft them. Yeah. So this is roughly the stuff that I'll craft. So how do I decide cards that I should open pack with? So let's take a look at my Despia Dark Lord. I actually just opened my Dark Lord pack, which should be the previous video that I released the day before this video. And for Dark Lord pack, I definitely open. I will definitely want to open it because there's a bunch of Dark Lord cards. So there's Dark Lord X. I don't know how to pronounce this. Exil. Yeah. Then there's Morning Star. Then there's Banishment of the Dark Lord. So in this pack itself, I have let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually 5 cards that I need, and if you count the total quantity, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And if you include Forbidden Droplet, it's 11, 12. There's so many cards that I need from that pack itself. So that is how I determine that this pack is actually worth opening, because there's multiple cards that I need from the pack. Yeah. So then another example is right now the missing cards that I have are actually these 3 Despia, 5 Despia, and 2 more Despia cards. So there's so many cards that I need from the pack, so therefore I will definitely open the Despian pack instead of crafting them. I'll try to open everything first, yeah. But as of the Dark Lord, the only 2 cards that I need right now is this Super Pia. I find the name a bit weird, okay, whatever. So this card and then my Forbidden Droplet. So I'm still thinking if it's worth it to open these 2, because these 2 are UR, which means the chance of getting them are really very low. So I feel that I might just open other stuff and then craft these 2 instead. Yeah. So it's something that I think is not worth it to open a pack. But I would say it's 50-50 for me. But in this case, I will decide not to open them anymore. Yeah. So stuff like the Despia, which I have a lot of cards that I need from the pack, I will definitely open them. So it's really a weightage. Think about opening pack just for 1 card, and if it's a UR card, the chance of getting is really very low. So I will actually craft it instead. But if let's say the pack has a number of SR card, UR card that you need, then I would say open a pack that is more worth it that way. Yeah. So but what about if you don't have UR token? So for example, now I do not have UR token. So what do I do? And let's say I finish all my deck already, I'm just lacking the UR stuff. So for example, my DDD deck. So if you realize, all my DDD has already finished except for some of the UR cards here. So in this case, I do not have any UR token. So what do I do with these UR cards? Like I don't have UR token, I definitely need to open something. So what I usually do is I'll plan for the next deck in advance, and I'll open packs that for my new deck, and this process just keeps going on and on until I manage to finish the deck that I start with. So actually the latest deck that I complete was Autogeist, but I already planned in advance the decks that I want to play. So after Autogeist is actually DDD, and then after DDD is my Subterror, and after Subterror is my Despia Dark Lord. And then if there's no more polls, I'll actually go for my Leary Lucid Tri-Brigade. So if you realize, I have a lot of that planning in advance so that I can open those packs first, and then the leftovers I'll use it for my for the deck that I start with. So the recent pack that I opened, which is Dark Lord, I actually dismantle those useless UR card from there, and actually craft my Judgment for my Autogeist card, Autogeist deck. Yeah, so that's how I usually plan in advance for my gem. So this is how I utilize that the gem spending, which I think is very important. Yeah. So I feel that saying this much might be a bit confusing, but I did up a simple chart for, not really say a chart, but information summarized. So let's quickly run through them. So you should craft the card if you have the tokens. Just craft it first. Then you should craft it if it's not in any secret pack, such as your deck can only be 1, infinite imperm, 1 for 1, and stuff like that. And then you should craft it if that's the only card in the pack that you need. So if let's say for example my Subterror Guru example, that's the only card that I need from the Subterror pack, so I definitely won't want to open the pack. You should save your gem for other stuff. You choose to craft it. And then the main thing, the only time you should open your pack is there's multiple cards that you need from that pack, and this will combo together with this part of the information. What if you do not have token to craft it? You then decide the next deck that you want to build, and then you open packs for that next deck, and then all the leftover cards you have for your your UR tokens, you'll use it to craft stuff that is mentioned here. Yeah, this is the card, this is the thing that you want to take note. Yeah. And lastly, there's something that we always forget about, is the structure deck. So if you're playing decks that has a structure deck in the game, prioritize opening packs first, and then once you are nearly towards the end, you are left with like maybe 1 UR, and that UR can be bought from the structure deck. You just buy your structure deck to get that UR. Yeah, because spending 1000 and having a chance to get that specific UR versus spending 500 and definitely getting the UR is actually more worth it. Yeah. So overall, I hope everyone has a understanding of like how I usually like utilize my gem, and that's why I managed to come up with like 13 decks as of now, with around 9 decks that is, I would say, playable. Yeah, so do let me know if you have any questions, or if you are not sure on if you should open pack or craft it. Feel free to join our Discord channel. We will share. You can always ask us there, and then we will give our advice from there. There's a lot of community there that's been playing the game since the start of the launch, start of the game. Yeah. So yeah, that's all for this video. I do hope this video will help some of you all decide if you should craft it or open packs for it. Yeah. And yeah, if you're enjoying the content so far, do remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Join our Discord channel and hit the notification bell for more to get to know about our latest update. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next video.